have scored more points in the paint, 8-6 right now. We have some technical difficulties here. If you were missing most of the action while watching, it is 10-10 right now for the Grizzlies. Impressive showing right now for the team as they're going against the undefeated Pioneers. And Jasmine Walker currently going to the line for the Grizzlies. As she hit the line, we will go. Destiny Cross leading the team right now in points in her first game back here at the Spurlock Center, as she was unavailable in that last game against Principia. She has 8 right now in the game, 4 for 5 in the paint with 1 free throw miss. Leading scorers right now for the Pioneers, Kennedy Harris and Deja Thornton, each with 3, as Jasmine Walker makes her first free throw on her first trip to the line. The other scorer right now for the Grizzlies is Sarah O'Day and Jasmine Walker. O'Day has 3 points off the 1 3-pointer she made earlier. As CC Bailey gets the rebound there, loses it. And it will be Transylvania ball, as it looked like Bailey was the last to touch it there. O'Day has 4 points right now. She has 1 3-point, 1 field goal. And Walker has 1 free throw right now to lead the Grizzlies, to be third for the Grizzlies in scoring. Back to the action now, as it looks like Kellyanne drives in, but there's a whistle. And a whistle there to reset the clock. Reset to 4:14, so extra second added there in game time, as Thornton will inbound it here for the Pioneers. Thornton inbounds to Kellyanne. Kellyanne inside of Thornton on the backside, who will score and take the lead for the Pioneers. Jenna Loudon now drives up on the right side. Loudon goes over to Corrine Henderson. Henderson now goes inside for Walker. Back out for O'Day. O'Day, the other three, drives in, jumper. No good, rebounded by O'Day. Gets her own rebound, goes back out to Corrine Henderson. Henderson inside for Jasmine Walker. She will drive in, shoot. Gets the foul, will go back to the line once again. Foul this time will be on Lakin Ball. That's her first, team's 4th. First shot away for Jasmine Walker. She makes that one. She's now 2 for 3 at the line. Shot missed there, as they're now tied back up at 12. Kellyanne now with the ball. She'll go center side. Now goes left over to Ball. Ball inside for Thornton. Shots away, and it's good. Ball Thornton once again on the inside. Loudon now goes right side. Has help with the former Walker. She'll drive in. Continue driving. Loudon backs up far side over to Corrine Henderson. Henderson back over to Loudon. Back to Henderson for 3. Blocked there by Thornton, as Kellyanne will take over the rebound. Now she goes to Harris, who goes to Thornton, who shoots and scores once again for the Pioneers. Bailey inbounds to Loudon. Loudon now has the ball, goes over to O'Day. O'Day back to Loudon, over to Henderson. Back to Loudon, right side to O'Day. O'Day drives in, 90 seconds of shot clock. Back out to Walker. Walker shoots and scores! Now cuts the Pioneer lead to 2 as Franklin now goes in the full court defense. Kellyanne now with it. She'll stay on the right side. Has Harris to help. Kellyanne looking for Thornton once again, who's guarded by CC Bailey. Kellyanne long 3, shots away, off the rim. Rebound there by Jasmine Walker. Walker now goes to O'Day, who goes to Loudon. Loudon drives right side down the court. Continues the right side. Inside for Bailey. Bailey switches up, back out for O'Day to Corrine Henderson. Henderson back out to O'Day for 3! And now the red rebounded there by Thornton. Thornton now goes back to Kellyanne. Kellyanne brings the ball across half court with 23 seconds on shot clock, 2:07 to go in the first quarter. Gets the screen there from Ball, and it will be a call there, as Harris was called there. Actually, that would be Lakin Ball called there on the moving screen, as subs now come in. Grace Bringard, the 6'2 senior from Louisville, Kentucky, comes in, as well as Sadie Worth, the 5'4" freshman from Dixon, Kentucky. Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies, the return of Cross and Nix onto the court for Bailey and I believe O'Day. Cross inside, goes back to Nix. Nix shoots, gets fouled there by Thornton. Thornton picks up a foul there. And that's going to be 5 fouls now on the Pioneers as Nix goes to the line. As also looks like Shelby Anderson will be coming into the game for Corrine Henderson, as well as Samantha Cornelison, the 5'7" freshman from Berea, Kentucky, coming in for looks like Kennedy Stacy. Nix's first shot away, no good there. He hit 14-16 in favor of the Pioneers. 10 shots away, off the rim, rebounded there by Kellyanne. Kellyanne down the left side, guarded there by Loudon. Show now go over to Harris. Harris far side, sold there by Nix. Nix has a hold of it, has Thornton behind her. Nix drives in, keeps possession, tosses back, gets it to Loudon, who holds on, and will go to a jump ball scenario as it will be Franklin Ball off the jump ball. Nix on the fast break, Thornton reaching in there with her wide wingspan, trying to get the ball out of the hands of Nix, will roll out, and Loudon right there to jump on top to get the jump ball scenario. Loudon now with the ball, she'll inbound it for Franklin. Inbound to Nix. Nix drives inside, looks, shoots, and scores there for the Grizzlies, tying it back up at 16 with 1:23 to go in the first quarter. Kellyanne guarded there by both Loudon and Shelby Anderson. Kellyanne now goes left, goes over to Thornton. Thornton guarded by Cross. Pulls up for the jumper, shots away, no good. Rebounded there by Jessica Nix. Nix now drives on the fast break. Comes across half court, inside for Cross. Cross spins back, shoots, and scores! Giving the Grizzlies back the lead with 1 minute to go in the first, 18-16. Kellyanne now brings the ball slowly across half court. Kellyanne comes now to the left, now to the middle of the court. Gets the double screen there, drives in, and it will be a foul as it's going to go on Loudon. That will be her first foul of the game, and Libby Baker will now check back in for Loudon. Kellyanne to inbound for the Pioneers, looking to take the lead back before the end of this first quarter. Kellyanne inbounds all the way over there, it looks like, to Bringer. Now it goes to Thornton. Thornton drives in, shoots, blocked there by Cross, and it will go out of bounds and stay in possession of the Pioneers. Subs now coming on for the Pioneers. It will be Kennedy Stacy and Lakin Ball back onto the court for Bringard and Cornelison. Kellyanne moving the inbound. She'll go over. Correction, that would be Kellyanne with it now. Back out to Ball for three. Off the rim. Rebounded there. And we'll get the call. That was rebounded by Kennedy Stacy, but she will be called for charging on that play. And that will be her third foul. Kennedy Stacy already in foul trouble early in this contest, and the Pioneer fans not happy with that call. As it was like Grace Shope and Samantha Cornelison making a return onto the court. So that will be Libby Baker at the line as the Transylvania fans are still giving their mind to the officials. Libby Baker sets up for the first shot. Shot is away. It's good there for Baker. Head coach of the Pioneers, Julie Folks, her eighth year here with the team, her 17th overall, having words with the refs, trying to figure out what that call was, but does not get the answer she wants as Baker makes a second with 31.6 to go here in the first. Inbound now for the Pioneers, down 4. Coach Folk puts a play into Kellyanne. Kellyanne now goes over that, looks like it is Harris. Harris drives in, goes far side over to Cornelison. Cornelison drives, sets up, backs up, looks for options. Gets it there to, it looks like here's back out for Cornelison for three. Off the rim, rebounded by Cross. Cross gets to Baker, 6 seconds on the clock. Baker drives left, looking for a last second shot, drives in, shots away, and it will be a charging call against Baker with 4.4 seconds to go. As Cornelison took a hard hit there from Baker. And that should be Baker's first foul of the game. And that's in the first quarter. And Franklin currently leading the 18th ranked Pioneers 20-16 here inside the Spurlock Center. Let's go to the first half stats once again. You might have missed it earlier. We had some technical difficulties with the sound. So Franklin 8 for 13 right now in the paint. They're shooting 61.5%. Meanwhile for the Pioneers 7 for 20 at 35%. Franklin is currently 0 for 3 in three-pointers. That stat has changed from when we last updated it. So they have shot 0.0% from the three-point range, while Transylvania is 1 of 9. Grizzlies are 4 for 9 from the stripe, and Transylvania has only had 1 trip on and 1 attempt, so they are perfect. Franklin 6 turnovers to the Pioneers' 3rd. Pioneers have scored 7 off the turnover, Franklin 2. Franklin still leading the Pioneers by in rebounds with 11 to 10. 8 of those on defense, 3 on offense, while the Pioneers have now switched from offensive rebounding to defensive rebounding, 6 to 4. Tie and assists, 6 each. Tie and blocks, 1 each. Transylvania does have 3 steals to Franklin's 1, but do hold 7 fouls to Franklin's 3. Franklin's bench now outscoring the Pioneers 4-3. Pioneers outscoring the Grizzlies 3-1 in second chance points. Franklin outscoring the Pioneers 14-12 in points in the paint. And the Pioneers outscoring Franklin 7-2 in fast break points. So it is a close back and forth battle. No team really stretching out to a huge lead in this contest. Largest lead so far in this game has been .4 points, and that's been hit twice right now, as well as around the, with 3:11 to go, Transylvania had a 16-12 lead on the Grizzlies. So, very close. As we get back now underway, second quarter, Thornton inbounds it there to Kellyanne. Kellyanne brings the ball across half court, gets a screen from Thornton. Kellyanne drives in, backs out there for Cornelison. Cornelison gets a screen. And there will be another moving charge foul there, as that call is going to come on Bringard, who will pick up her first on the moving pick. Bailey Torrance now will inbound to Libby Baker. Baker with the ball. She'll go over to Shelby Anderson. Shelby back to Libby Baker. Back to Anderson. Inside for Torrance. Torrance drives in, shoots for the 2. Rebound by Cross, who does get fouled there. The question is who will pick up the foul. It will be Grace Shope. That's her second, team second right now in the second quarter. Cross now to the line. Cross's first shot is away. It is good. Cross is now 1 for 2 at the stripe. She leads the team right now in scoring with 10 points. Missing only 1 shot from inside the paint, and now 1 shot in the free throw line. Make that 50% now for Cross as Torrance gets the rebound, drives in, shoots off the rim. Rebound there, though, by, it looks like, Shope. She'll now go to Kellyanne, who took a bit of a tumble there, but got back up and is back in play. Kellyanne gets a screen from Thornton. Kellyanne still with it. Now she'll go over to Cornelison. Cornelison screen there. Inside. Back over to Kellyanne. Now to Thornton. Thornton guarded by Torrance. Shots away there. Shot good. And it will be another foul call there. Another charge, and that will be on Thornton. Thornton called there on the foul. That's her second of the game. Team's third of the quarter. Torrance inbound now to Baker. Baker will drive, and that goes to Torrance. Inside for the jumper, off the rim. Rebound there by Thornton. Thornton now goes over to Kellyanne. Kellyanne brings the ball across the right side. Baker comes to the guard. Thornton comes in for the screen. Baker, Kellyanne drives in, guarded there by Torrance. Sets back, misses the shot, rebounded by Nix, who keeps a hold of it, but it will be a jump ball there in favor of the Grizzlies. Sub on for the Pioneers, as it looks like it is Lakin ball on here for Bringard. Baker now on the right side. She'll go looking for options. She gets cross. Shelby Anderson on the far side. Inside to Nix. Nix drives in. Sets up shots away. Misses it. Rebounded there by Shope. Shope now with the ball. She'll go back over to Kellyanne. There will be a timeout, as there will be a timeout, Transylvania. And it will be the media timeout, so we will take a break here with the teams. It is with 8:15 to go in the first half. Your Grizzlies lead the undefeated Pioneers 21-16 here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. And we're back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. 21-16 in favor of your Grizzlies against unbeaten Transylvania. The Pioneers were ranked first in the preseason polls to win the HCAC. As we're back in, Kellyanne will go over there. It looks like to Cornelison. Cornelison looking for a long three. Shots away. Missed it there wide. Rebound scramble. It will be rebound there by Kellyanne. Kellyanne drives in. Torrance up foul, and Torrance will pick up the foul there on the block as she came down gently, but enough to call the foul there for Torrance. That will be her first foul of the contest, as Kellyanne will go to the line for the Pioneers. Sarah O'Day making her return to the game. She'll take the place of Shelby Anderson, as Kellyanne now to the line for the Pioneers. Kellyanne sets up for the first shot. It's away, and it's no good. Kellyanne currently, as of before this game, is the fourth-ranked scorer in the HCAC. She averages about 17 points a game. She has 85 points on the season right now. Most of those shots coming from in the paint, with 29 field goals, 12 three-pointers, and 15 free throws. Franklin has held her pretty low right now in this contest, with her only scoring the 2 points on those free throws. As that basket is scored there, and Cross will add on to her total. She leads the team still in scoring. Kellyanne brings the ball now to the right side. 7.5 to go in the first half. She'll go over there to Cornelison. Long shot there from Thornton. Off the rim. Rebounded by Cross. Cross down the fast break to, looks like Torrance. She has help. Torrance shots away, and it's good! Fast break point there for Bailey Torrance. Off the rebound from Destiny Cross, who will also probably get the assist in the official scorebook. Kellyanne will go to Thornton now. Thornton goes left, now right. Lose it, and will get a blocking foul, though, as that will go into Libby Baker. She was pressed between Torrance and Thornton. That's her second, team second of the quarter. Now, Kennedy Harris checks into the game for Samantha Cornelison, as well as the return of the first appearance of Maddie Barnes, who's had a great role off the bench for the Grizzlies in the last couple games. Foul there on Bailey Torrance, who looks shocked there on that call. As she's a blocking foul and will send Deja Thornton to the line. Thornton right now leading the team in points. She has 9 in the game. Jasmine Walker comes in for Bailey Torrance. Torrance right now, as of right now, with 2 fouls, but that could be updated here in a minute in the stat book. As Thornton's first shot is away, and it is no good. So Torrance officially has 2 fouls right now in the contest. She's still out of foul trouble. A lot of Grizzlies have either 2, 1, or no fouls right now. Definitely fixing the foul problem from last week's game as Thornton makes her second shot on the trip. O'Day now with the ball. She's on the left side. She now goes inside to Nix, who drives in, shoots, and off the rim. Rebounded there by Cornelison. Kellyanne now drives on the right side. She'll now go left at the top. Goes over to Cornelison. Cornelison thought about a long 3. Steps back. Goes for that 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Cornelison, who was chased down there by Nix. Cornelison now goes over to, it looks like Shope. Shope spins right, goes back out to Kellyanne for 3. In there, that's her first of the game. Nix inbound there to Barnes. Maddie Barnes brings it across the right side. Now she'll go left. At the top now over to O'Day. Inside to Jasmine Walker. Walker drives in, shoots, and scores there! That looks like a Grizzlies lead now to 6 with 6 to go in the first half. Kellyanne now brings the ball across the right side. She has options, goes to Cornelison. Cornelison there guarded by Cross. Inside for Thornton. Dead stole there though by Barnes as Walker got a hand on it. Barnes right side will go out of play and will hit Coach Folk in the back as it will go out of play. Coach Hagen just calling, saying it was a tip there, but we'll have deliberation here by the officials, and they will say the original call of Transylvania ball. Coach Hagen just not happy with that call, but it will be what it is as we get back underway. Inbound there by Sadie Worth, who's now checked into the game for the Pioneers, her second appearance. Kellyanne now goes to the left side. She'll drive in, guard by Barnes. Now she goes over to Harris, who now goes over to Worth. Worth guarded by O'Day. Back to Harris. Harris, Walker looking for a pick. Inside, going for Harris, but stole there by O'Day. O'Day now on the right side. She has little help, but now gets in the form of Jasmine Walker. O'Day drives and shoots, and off the rim. Rebounded by, it looks like that is Worth. Worth now goes right, left, right. Now goes over to Shope for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded there by Cross. Cross looking for options. She'll go over to Maddie Barnes. Maddie Barnes, 5:12 to go. She'll slow down the offense for the Grizzlies now. Barnes now across half court, goes over to O'Day. O'Day inside for Walker. Now to Nix for the shot, and it's good! 8-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Under 5 to go in the first half. Kellyanne brings the ball now across left side. Drives in. Blocked there by Cross. Shope. Shope will pick up the foul. That will go on, I believe, Jessica Nix. And that will be her first, as that will send Grace Shope to the line for 2. Shope, first shot is away, it's good. Then it looks like we will have like a Franklin sub coming in. It looks like it'll be the first appearance today as Walker gets the rebound on the missed shot there. Looks like it'll be Bailey Gibson, the 5'9" freshman from Sellersburg, Indiana, making her first appearance in this contest. O'Day over to Barnes. Barnes back to O'Day. O'Day inside. CC Bailey. Bailey steps back, goes over to Jasmine Walker. Walker drives in, shoots, misses it there, rebounded by No one has a jump ball. Jasmine Walker jumping right in there to take back possession, to try and keep possession in favor of the Grizzlies. Sub now on. It will be Bailey Gibson coming into the game for Walker, as well as Nix in the game for what looks like, I think, not quite sure who came in there. We'll look back at the official stats here real quick. O'Day went to the bench, Bailey Gibson in. So there's the official call. As we have a stoppage here now, as officials grabbing a towel to wipe off a spot on the floor. Spot is now cleared, and we will get back underway here with 4:17 to go in the first half. Sadie Worth now getting the calls from Coach Folks. Worth now inside, goes over to Kellyanne. Kellyanne has a wide open Shope, but it will be a foul there on Nix, as Nix tried to get there in plenty of time to get the steal. That's Nix's second. She will now come out in favor of Kayla Bruner, the 5'7" sophomore from Baghdad, Kentucky. As it will be Grace Shope to the line for the Pioneers. Shope's first shot is away. It's good, making it a 6-point lead now for the Grizzlies. Shots away, also good there. Make it 2 for 2 on that trip to the line for Shope. Bailey inbounds to Barnes. Barnes drives in. It will be a foul, as it's a foul there on Sadie Worth. That's her first, team's fourth of the game, of the half. O'Day to inbound for the Grizzlies. Looks for options. She goes far side to Barnes. As it goes out of play, as it looked like it was Sadie Worth going for the steal, but as she went to throw it back inbounds, she stepped out and give the Grizzlies a better spot to inbound it, as the official tells the Pioneer players to sit down. Another stop of play here, as they are going to reset the game, the shot clock to 19 seconds. O'Day inbounding now for the Grizzlies, goes to Barnes. Barnes drives in, back out, goes far side. That looks like that is Henderson. Henderson drives in, shoots back over to Bailey, who holds on to it. Bailey goes back out to O'Day. O'Day over to Gibson. Back to Henderson for three. Off the rim. Rebounded there by Bringer. Worth now with it. Goes right side. Goes to Kellyanne. Kellyanne for three. No good. It goes down. And it will be a call there against Bringard. That'll be against Shope, who pleads her case to the refs. And that will be Shope's third foul of the contest, as Harris comes in, and that will send Kayla Bruner to the line for the Grizzlies. Bruner sets up for the first shot. Shots away. Shot is good. Make that 30-24 now for the Grizzlies as Cross prepares to come back into the game. Shots away again. No good. Rebound there by, looks like, Emily Teal, who's made her first appearance in this game for the Pioneers. Kellyanne, far side. Drives in, gets a screen. Drives back, sets up. Correction, that will be Worth. Shots away. Shot is good for Worth, as she goes out of Barnes. Now 30-26. O'Day drives in. Look for Bailey. She keeps it in play. Goes back to Gibson. Now over. So that looked like it was Bruner. but it's stolen there by Teal. Worth, right side. 3-second foul there. It will be on. That's going to be on Gibson. That will be her first. And that will send Bringer to the line as Cross comes back into the game for Gibson. First shot's away. It's no good. Second shot away now. Also no good. Rebounded there by Kellyanne. Kellyanne wide on the left side. They'll get it to her. She drives in, picked away there. Foul there on O'Day. Loudon will check back into the game. She'll take the spot of Maddie Barnes. As it looks like it is Kellyanne at the line now to try and close the lead within 2 now for the Grizzlies. First shot away, it's good. 30-27 now. Kellyanne sets up for the second shot. It's away. It's also good. Bailey now inbounds to Loudon. 2:28 to go in the half. Grizzlies up 2. Loudon goes left, gets the screen from Cross, stays right, goes over to Bruner. Bruner drives in, shots away. And there's going to be a foul there on C.C. Bailey. And Coach Hagenjos is not pleased with that call. And that will send Kellyanne back to the line. Correction, it looks like it'll be an inbound play instead for the Pioneers, as Teal will try and inbound it there to Worth. She'll get there. Worth, right side to 11. Screen there from Bringer. Kellyanne drives in, guarded by Bailey. Back out. That looks like that is Harris. Harris gets the screen there from Bringer. Harris thought about a shot. Now it goes to Worth. Inside for Bringer. Back out. Kellyanne for 3. In there. And they'll take a 1-point lead now with under 2 to go. Loudon. Right side now. She'll now go left. Gets the screen from Cross. Loudon drives in. Shots away. Rebound there by Bailey. Bailey now with it. She keeps possession inside for Cross. Cross looks for option, drives in, spins around, shots away. All the way rebounded by Kellyanne. Kellyanne now slows down, guarded by 2 Grizzlies. Now goes right side, gets a screen from Teal. Kellyanne drives in, shots away, no good, it goes out of play. They're going to say it went off the hand of Cross. Staying in play for the Pioneers with 1:15 to go. 1-point lead for Transylvania. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Far outside, looks like there for Harris. Harris drives and steps back. Thought the shot will go over to Worth. Worth to Kellyanne. Kellyanne gets a screen there. Kellyanne drives in. Kellyanne continues to drive, spins around, backs out for Teal. Teal out to Worth. Worth thinking about it, under a minute to go. Worth drives in, blocked there by O'Day. O'Day now drives right side, saves the right, has help in the form of Loudon. Inside, stolen there by Teal. Trying to go for cross fast, but couldn't get there. Worth, Kellyanne now goes far side over to Harris. Harris steps back, goes back to Kellyanne. Kellyanne drives in, has to go through Cross, and Bailey shuts away, and it's good there. 3-point lead now for the Pioneers. 35 to go. Loudon, far side, over to Bruner. Bruner backs up, goes for Cross, who thought about going for a 3, drives in, shuts away, no good, rebound there, stolen. And it will be a foul in a strange sequence of events there. And that's going to go on Cross. That will send Emily Teal to the line, the 6'1 freshman from Lexington, Kentucky. Making her first trip as Jasmine Walker will come in for Destiny Cross, and Shelby Anderson in for O'Day. Teal's first shot away, and it is good. 4-point lead now for the Pioneers. Second shot for Teal is away. It's no good. Rebounded by Bailey. Under 20 seconds now for the Grizzlies to score before the half. Loudon setting the offense. She'll have Walker come up. Bruner back out to Loudon. 8 seconds. Bruner for three. Off the rim. Walker trying to get the rebound. Loses it. It will go out of play for 3.6 seconds. Sub in for Transylvania, it will be Grace Shope in for Emily Teal. Inbound now for the Pioneers. We'll go there to Shope. Shope. And the clock will sound before anything happens there, so we will go to the half. Transylvania, the fans are cheering loudly, but the cheers do not convey the score as the Pioneers are only up 4 at the half on the Grizzlies. Let's go the first half stats right now of the game. Franklin 12 for 30 in the paint at a 40% field goal percentage. Pioneers meanwhile only 11 for 33, shooting at 33.3%. Franklin over 5 and 3-pointers right now in the game. They haven't made one yet, 0 for 0. Pioneers though 3 for 16, only shooting 18.8% from beyond the arc. Pioneers 9 for 15 at the line, shooting at a 60% rating. And the Grizzlies 6 for 13 at 46.2. 10 turnovers for the Grizzlies compared to the Pioneers 6. For the Pioneers scoring 14 points off those turnovers to Franklin's 3. The Pioneers now out-rebounding the Grizzlies 25-21. 17 of those rebounds on defense, 8 on offense, while the Grizzlies have 14 on defense, 7 on offense. 10 assists for the Grizzlies to the Pioneers 8. Tied a 3 apiece in blocks. One more steal for the Pioneers 4-3. And tied in fouls. Franklin's bench outscoring the Pioneers bench 7-6. Pioneers outscoring the Grizzlies 9-2 in second chance points. Grizzlies outscoring the Pioneers 20-14 in the paint. And the Pioneers outscoring the Grizzlies 8-6 on the fast break. So still very much a back and forth game. Leading scorer right now for the Pioneers is number 4 scorer in the HCAC, Madison Kellyanne. She had a slow start, but now she's 3 for 9 from the paint, 2 for 5 from beyond the arc, 3 for 4 at the line with 5 rebounds and 3 assists with 11 points overall. Second will be Deja Thornton. We haven't seen a lot of as she's been on the bench for a while there. 4 for 9 from inside the paint, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, 2 for 3 in free throws, 6 rebounds, 1 foul, 10 points. And then Grace Shope and Sadie Worth and Kennedy Harris each scoring 3 apiece. Shope 0 for 1 from inside, 0 for 1 from beyond the arc. But 3 for 4 from the line with 2 rebounds, 1 assist. While Harris has 3 points, but she's 1 for 1 from inside the paint and 1 for 1 from beyond the arc. So 4 points for Harris with 3 assists. Meanwhile for the Grizzlies, Cross leads them 13 points. She's 6 for 9 inside the paint, and 1 for 3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Jasmine Walker, 6 points right now. She's 2 for 3 in the paint, 2 for 4 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And then Jessica Nix, 2 for 4 from the paint, 0 for 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 fouls. She has 4 right now in the game.
So we will go to halftime break. We'll come back with second half keys to the game as well as second half restarting lineups. You are watching Grizz City, brought to you by the Hero Automotive Group. Once again, it is 34-30 Pioneers going into the break, with Franklin holding them close. and welcome back here to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. We got a minute and 12 to go before the start of the second half, so let's go over the second half keys to the game. Number one, keep rebounding. Franklin was out-rebounding the Pioneers there for a hot minute, and the Pioneers now out-rebounding them 25-21. Second, and this might be the most important key to the game, holding the Pioneers to the teens in the third quarter. In the last two games, let's go back over these halftime scores. In the last game against Piedmont, they were up 38. The Pioneers were up 38-30 at the end of the first half. They didn't drop 23 while holding their opponents to under 10 points. Against Berea, down 33-29, scores 26 and holds their opponents to under 10 points. But against Tufts University, who was their closest game so far, where they won 66-65, they had the lead 36-35. Then Tufts held them under 20 to 18 points and took the lead back from the Pioneers. So, for the Grizzlies to succeed here in this game and have a chance to beat the Pioneers, they must keep the Pioneers under 20 points in the third quarter. They also need to score more on those second chance rebound points and slow down Kellyanne, who right now in this game has 11 points and is on her way to a double-double and possibly triple-double. So, we're back on the way now here. Libby Baker has the ball. She'll go on the right side, goes back to O'Day. Thought about it, goes to Cross. Cross, far side to O'Day. O'Day goes back to Baker. Baker, thinks left, goes right. Now goes over to Cross. Cross drives in, backs up, trying to go for Torrance. Long way to Baker. Back to O'Day. O'Day drives in, shoots. Off the rim, rebound there by Torrance, shots away, no good. Rebounded there by, it looks like, Ball. Kellyanne will take the ball now across half court, 9:23 to go in the third quarter. Kellyanne, left side, looking for a screen from Thornton. Won't get it, but she will get in the way. Kellyanne backs up Baker. Now it goes over to Ball. Kellyanne now back with the ball. She'll stay on the left side, on the outside. Gets a screen from Thornton. Drives in, far side. Shot's no good. Rebound by Thornton. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. And there will be a foul. That's going to be on Cross. That's her third. So second foul of the game, and that will bring in Jasmine Walker back into the contest. Inbound now for the Pioneers. Over to Ball. Ball guarded by Walker. Now it goes over to Stacy. Stacy gets, and there will be a foul there though, as Stacy's going for Kellyanne, and Ball gets called on the foul there. That will be her third. Ball now in foul trouble for the Pioneers. Inbound now, Torrance to Baker. Baker has help in the form of Sarah O'Day. Baker, right side, calling for someone to give her a screen. Baker almost loses it, keeps the possession though. Now it goes right. Almost still there, goes, almost out of play, but there by Ball. Or correction, by Stacy. Kellyanne inside, going for Ball. Stole there by Nix. Nix now has the ball, goes right, goes around. Shope drives in, steps, shots away. No good, rebound there by Ball. Ball goes to Kellyanne. 8:22 to go in third. Slow start once again for both teams. Kellyanne goes left, stays left, drives back out, goes to, it looks like, Stacy. Now to Shope. Inside for looking for Thornton. Shots away, and it's good there for Thornton. 6-point lead now for the Pioneers. 2 points now in the third. Baker drives now left side. Goes to O'Day. Back to Torrance, now to Baker. Baker to Torrance. To Nix. Nix drives in. Backs his way. And will get the foul as it's called on Ball. That's her fourth foul of the game. She's one away from being ejected. Nix now will go to the line as it looks like Bringard will come in for foul-laden Ball. Nix now sets up for her first shot from the stripe in this half. Shots away, no good, bounces off the rim. She'll now set up for the second shot. Nix bounces once. Shots away. And it's good there. 5-point lead now for the Pioneers. 7:44 to go in the third. Kellyanne now goes left. Now slowly goes right. On another screen from Thornton there. Now stays left. Gets the screen from Bringer. Kellyanne drives in. Back out to Shope. Shope drives in. Spins around. Cuts away. And it's good there for Shope. 4 points now for the Pioneers. Shope with her first points in this half. Baker. Libby Baker now goes to O'Day. O'Day thinking about it. Drives in. Loses it. Goes to Baker. Baker to Nix. Nix drives in. Shots away. Goes off the rim. Rebounded there by Bringer. She'll go over to, looked like Stacy, who now goes back to Kellyanne. Back over to Stacy. Stacy, a long three. Off the rim. Rebounded there by, oh, but it'll go out, and it'll be picked up, and it's a backcourt violation on the Pioneers. And it will be Franklin ball. Torrance to inbound for the Grizzlies. 6:52 to go in the third. Down 7. Baker with the ball. Thinks about going left. Now will go left. She drives and goes to Walker. Shots away. And it's good for the and one. 5-point lead now, possibly to cut down to 4. Bringer will pick up the foul, and that will be her second foul of the contest. Walker now the line to try and cut this down to a 4-point lead. Takes a deep breath, bounces once. Shot is away, in and out, rebounded by, it will be by Shope. Nix almost had a hand on it there. Kellyanne now across the right side. Kellyanne now goes left, now goes right. Backs up, goes to Shope. Shope, long shot, no good, rebound there by Torrance. Torrance goes to O'Day. O'Day will bring the ball across the half-court line now. O'Day now goes left, drives in, shoots, and scores! Pioneer lead now cut to 3. It was at 8. Stacy with the ball, looking for options. She'll go over to Shope. Shope now drives left, right, guarded by Cross. Foul there, but who's going to be on? Nix or Torrance? Both with 2 fouls. It will be on Nix, and that'll be her third. As it will be Kayla Bruner coming into the game for Nix. And it looks like it will be Grace Shope at the line for the Pioneers to extend this back out to a 4-point and 5-point lead. Shope's first bucket shot is good. 4 points now for the Pioneers, 5:53 to go. Sets up for the second shot. Shots away. No good, rebounded there by Baker. So it's only a 4-point lead now for the Pioneers. As Baker will now bring the ball across half court. She'll now go over to Bruner. Now to O'Day. Inside for Torrance. Torrance drives in, shots away. Gets her block. Sold there, though, by Bringer, and it will be a foul now on Torrance. And that will be her third, and will bring in CeCe Bailey. As it looks like it will be Kennedy Harris in now for the Pioneers. She'll take the spot of Shope. Still, though, a 4-point lead for the Pioneers with 5:36 to go in the third. Stacy now brings the ball across half court on the right side. She has Kellyanne cutting across inside. Kellyanne guarded closely there by Baker. Kellyanne gets a screen. Baker gets around. On the court, it will be Franklin ball, as it looks like Stacy lost control of it there. O'Day to inbound, 5:18 to go. She'll go to Baker. Baker greens it across half court. She'll go far side over to Bruner. Bruner back over to O'Day. O'Day holds on to it, goes right, now goes left, drives in, back out to Baker. Baker goes inside for Walker, who gets fouled! going to be on Kenny Stacy. That's her 4th foul of the game. 2 Pioneers now in foul trouble as Loudon comes in for Baker. And Sadie Worth comes into the game for the now foul trouble, Kenny Stacy. And Jasmine Walker back to the line for 2. Walker's first shot is away, and now the rim. Stays at a Pioneer lead of 4 points. Walker sets up for the second shot. Bounces it, sets her foot. That's the other one. Shots away. No good. Rebounded by O'Day. O'Day drives him back out to Loudon. Loudon now has it. She will hold on to possession. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Goes to Bruner. Back to O'Day. Back to Bruner. Inside for Bailey. Back to O'Day. O'Day loses it there. Taken away by the Pioneers. As Bruner goes down, Kellyanne will give it over there to Worth. Far side, shots away, no good. Rebounded there by Worth. Stays in bound, goes to Thornton. Thornton, who's back in the game, will get called on the travel as subs now come on. Emily Teal checking in for the Pioneers. And it looks like it will be the first appearance of the hero of the Recipia game, Georgia Hanauer, making her first appearance now tonight for the Grizzlies with 4:27 to go, down 4. We have a timeout on the court. We will take that timeout with the teams. It is 39-35 in favor of the Pioneers. With 4:27 to go in the third, you're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. And we're back here live on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. As we said before the timeout, Georgia Hanauer making her first appearance. Already, Hanauer, who is currently a freshman from Hartford City, Indiana, already having a career highlight with a last-second 3 in the game against Principia to win that game for the Grizzlies last time we were here on Grizz TV. And Hanauer will inbound it to Loudon. Loudon has the ball. She'll go over to Bruner on the right side. It's Bruner, Loudon, Walker, Bailey, and Hanauer on the court. Bruner looking for options. She goes to Bailey. Bailey inside for Walker. Shots away. No good. Rebounded by, it looks like, Sadie Worth. Worth now with it. Guarded by Loudon. She'll go far side to Kellyanne, whose shot is away and is good. 8 points now for the Pioneers, but it is only a 7-point lead. Walker shot away. Good there for Jasmine Walker. As it's now a 5-point lead for the Pioneers. Harris will bring the ball across half court. Guarded here by Bruner. Gets the screen from Teal. Goes over to Kellyanne. Kellyanne guarded by Hanauer. Gets the screen from Thornton. Kellyanne drives in. Shots away and is good. Back to 7-point lead. Loudon, 3:18 to go. Goes far side for Bruner. Bruner back over to Loudon. Grizzlies going to have to start shooting from outside too to start catching up. Goes to Hanauer for 2. And it'll go off the rim. Rebounded by Loudon. And it will be a foul there on that play. And that's going to go against Kennedy Harris. And that will be Harris's first foul of the game. And we'll send Loudon to the line for 2 as the Pioneers are now having 5 fouls in this quarter. Loudon misses the first shot. Loudon sets up for the second shot, and it's good. 6-point lead now for the Pioneers. Grizzlies now going into that full court defense. Kellyanne with it. Left side. Goes inside for Teal. Into Thornton. Thornton loses it. Keeps it though. Rebound by Walker. She'll go over to Loudon. Loudon, right side. Far side now to Georgia Hanauer. Inside for Walker. For Bailey, but she loses it. Stolen there by the Pioneers. It is Harris. Worth now with it. When she's in with Kellyanne, she becomes the new point guard. Kellyanne now becomes the shooting guard. Inside for Thornton. Cuts away. No good. Is out of play and saves the possession of the Pioneers. Harris will inbound, but we a sub in. It will be the return of Maddie Barnes for Georgia Hanauer. Inbound here by Harris. Looking for Kellyanne. Jump ball there as Barnes was right there. It will stay in position of the Pioneers, but crucially, possession will now change to the Grizzlies on the next jump ball. 20 seconds to go back on the shot clock now as Thornton will inbound it. Has Worth wide open off the screen there from Teal. Now it goes to Harris. Harris inside for Thornton. Thornton doesn't have possession and will be fouled there by Bruner. That's Bruner's first, team's fourth of the quarter. Still a 6-point lead for the Pioneers. Worth, far side to Harris. Harris looking for options, looking for Kellyanne. Harris now goes to Thornton. Thornton, guard by Walker. And that call's gonna go on Walker. And that will be her first foul, team's fifth. The Franklin fans not happy with that call. And neither is Coach Dana Hagendos. And that will send, as the crowd gets louder, that will send Deja Thornton to the line for two. She makes the first one, making it a 7-point game. Thornton setting up now for the second shot. Thornton sets up now for the second one. Shots away, no good. Rebounded by Walker. Walker tipped away there by the Pioneers, and Walker will pick up the foul. That'll be her second, and that will send Worth to the line. 7 points now is the lead for the Pioneers. They've scored 11 right now with 1:58 to go. Ward sets up for her first shot. Shots away, and it is good. 8-point lead now for the Pioneers. The largest lead of the game right now. That's away, and it's good. 9-point lead now. 13 points in the quarter. Blocked there by Thornton. Shots away, and it's good. And now be an 11-point lead now. Foul there, and that's going to be on Kellyanne. That's her first of the game, and that will send Maddie Barnes to the line for the Grizzlies to try and cut into this 11-point Pioneer lead. Barnes sets up for the first shot. Shots away. Off the rim. No good. Barnes sets up the second. Shots away. And it is good. Now makes it a 10-point Pioneer lead. 1:50 to go. Worth goes to Kellyanne as Barnes laid off just a bit. Barnes. She goes with Thornton. Thornton drives in. Shot's good. 12 points now for Thornton. We get a 12-point lead for the Pioneers.
Barnes drives in. She'll go over to Bruner. Shots away. Off the rim. Rebounded by the Pioneers. It looks like that was Kellyanne. Worth now with it once again. Goes to Kellyanne. Wide open on the left side. Kellyanne sets up for the long three. Shots away, and it's good. Timeout Franklin with 1:08 to go. It is 54-39 Pioneers. They've now scored 16. So we will take the break along with the Pioneers. 1:08 to go. 54-39 in favor of the Pioneers. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. We're back here now on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. Franklin down 54-39 with 1:08 to go. Transylvania has now scored that 20-point mark that Franklin was trying to hold them under. Bailey inbounds it to Loudon. Bailey hasn't been much effective tonight for the Grizzlies. We'll see if she can pick it up here in the next quarter and minute and 3. Loudon over to Barnes. Barnes, left side, gets a screen from Walker. Now goes over to Bruner. Bruner drives in. Jumper. It's good! Worth now with the ball. Loudon backs up. Thornton. Worth will go now to Kellyanne. Now goes inside. Stolen there by Bruner. Bruner now drives. Goes in. Stops. Shoots. And scores! 11-point lead now for the Pioneers. Under 30 to go. Kellyanne will get the screen from Thornton. Looks like a moving pick there from Thornton, but she didn't make contact. Picked out of the play. Stolen there by Loudon. 18 seconds to go. Loudon slows down. Goes far side for Bruner. Tipped off the Pioneers' hands. It will stay in position of the Grizzlies with 12.4 to go in the third. Franklin trying to cut this into a single-digit lead here before the quarter. Loudon calling the play now. Loudon looking for options. Far side, Bruner. Bruner at the top of the key now. 10 seconds. She'll hold it. No shot clock. Inside for Walker. Shots away. 3 rebound by Bailey. And it's good! 9-point lead now for the Pioneers as the shot will not count. And it will be 54-45 as the Grizzlies there go on a 6-point run to end the third. Transylvania will end that third quarter with 20 points, but crucially, Franklin scores 13 to make it 9 going into the fourth. Let's look at player stats now before we start this crucial fourth quarter. For the Pioneers, Kellyanne leads the team with 19 points, 6 for 12 from inside the paint, 4 for 7 from beyond the arc, 3 for 4 from the stripe, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 19 points overall. Deja Thornton, 15 points, 6 for 13 from inside the paint, but she's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc, 3 for 5 from the line, 7 rebounds, trying to go for her double-double tonight. And Grace Shope and Sadie Worth, each with 6 points each for the Pioneers. Meanwhile, Destiny Cross,
13 points in return here in the Spurlock Center. Her first game back at home as she missed the last home game against Principia. She's 6 for 9 from the paint, 1 for 3 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, but 3 fouls. Jasmine Walker having a pretty decent day right now, 4 for 7 from the paint, 2 for 7 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 fouls. She has 10 points. And Kayla Bruner, Jessica Nix, each tied with 5 to tie the team in third in scoring. So, here we go. Fourth quarter, down 9 against the currently ranked number 12 team in the Women's Basketball Coaches Association Top 25 and 18th in D3 hoops. Nix will go now to O'Day, inside for Walker. Walker goes back to O'Day. She has a wide open Nix on the left side. O'Day drives in, shots away. No good. Rebounded there by Kellyanne, who goes for Worth, who loses it. Has to retreat back and goes to Thornton, who goes to Kellyanne with a wide open 3, which she misses and rebounded by Nix. Nix now on the fast break. She has O'Day. She'll drive in, steps once, twice. Shots no good. Rebounded by Torrance, but she keeps it inbound. It will go over to right. Kellyanne now with the ball. Right side guarded by O'Day. Kellyanne trying the screen from Thornton. Goes over to right, long 3. No good. Rebounded by Walker. She'll go over to Barnes. Barnes now with it. Goes across half court. Barnes. Left side. Thinks about, she'll say left to O'Day. Takes a screen from Walker. O'Day drives in. Goes out for Torrance. Torrance, 4 fouls in the game. Drives in. Shots away. No good. Rebounded there by, it looked like, Worth. Kellyanne goes out on the far side. That's for Corneliuson for 3. No good. Rebounded by Torrance. As it's going to be foul on Thornton. And that will be her 3rd foul of the game as Lakin Paul and Kennedy Stacy come in for the Pioneers, as well as Cece Bailey for Walker. Stacy and Ball both have 4 fouls in this contest right now. Pioneers up 9. Barnes now goes over to O'Day, back over to Nix. Nix drives in, shots away, and it's good! 7-point lead now for the Pioneers with 8:10 to go in the game. Kellyanne looking for the screen from Ball. She'll go over to Corneliuson. Thornton shots away, and it's good. Back out to a 9-point lead. Barnes goes over to Nix. Back to Barnes for 3. And it's good! Maddie Barnes cuts it down to a 6-point lead. Kellyanne back out far side, shots away, off the rim, rebounded by, no, it will be Franklin Ball as it last one off the hands of Kennedy Stacy. Torrance will now inbound it to Barnes. Barnes bring the ball now back up half court, 7:24 to go in the game. Barnes goes over to O'Day. O'Day goes to Nix. Nix, far side, O'Day. O'Day, jumper, and it's good! 4-point lead now for the Pioneers. 7:06 to go in the contest. Kellyanne now brings the ball to the right side, over half court. Gets the screen from Ball, goes over to Corneliuson. Corneliuson drives in, keeps driving against Nix, shots away, no good, rebounded by Torrance. Torrance goes out to O'Day. O'Day now takes the ball, goes over to Nix. Nix drives in, looks, bumps in. It's going to be a charging foul on Nix. That will be her 4th. She's now in foul trouble. as Cross will check in the game for Bailey. And Shope comes in for Wright. Correction, Cross is going to come in for foul trouble Nix. As she went hard in there to the paint and got called on the charge. Kellyanne will now take the ball, 6:38 to go in the game. Franklin down 4. Now goes over there to, it looks like Stacy has 4 fouls in the game. Goes back to Kellyanne, who thought about going for 3, couldn't get there. Covered by Bard, spins around, shots away, and it's good. 6-point lead now for the Pioneers. Bailey almost lost it there. She'll go inside to Cross. Cross drives in, spins around, shots away. Off the rim, rebounded by Torrance, who holds on. Timeout, Franklin. Whoa, he'll call a timeout as Coach Hagen will call for the timeout, and she was calling the timeout the entire time. Torrance had the ball. So we'll go to the possession now of the Pioneers. Off the jump ball, possession will now change back to the Grizzlies off the jump ball scenario. Stacy now goes right side. Stays right, now goes over to Kellyanne, who has a wide open 3, and she'll make it. That puts that at a 9-point lead now for the Pioneers. The Grizzlies leading Kellyanne wide open, which is not a good idea when a shooter like that can shoot. O'Day drives in, goes over to Cross. Cross loses it, saved there by Torrance. Torrance drives in, jumper. In and out, rebounded by Bailey. Goes out to Torrance. Torrance drives in, shots away. No good. Rebounded there by Ball. Ball goes to Kellyanne. 9-point Pioneer lead now. Kellyanne with it now again after getting the pass. Timeout Pioneers. It'll be immediate timeout, so we will take this timeout with them. And that might be the last timeout we take for the rest of this game, as it is only a 9-point Pioneer lead. So you're watching Grizzly, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. It's women's basketball. Undefeated Pioneers up 61-52 on your Franklin College Grizzlies. And we are back now here on Grizz TV, brought to you by Hubel Automotive. Your Pioneers will have possession of the ball. 5:03 to go and a 9-point lead. Looking for, that will be, it looks like Shope. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Long shot for 3. And it's good off the rebound there by Kennedy Stacy. 12-point lead now for the Pioneers, under 5 to go. Libby Baker, who's now back into the game. Baker brings the ball across half court. She has O'Day for help. And a screen there from Cross. Baker over to O'Day. O'Day looking for Brunner. She'll go to Cross instead. Cross will drive in herself, spins around, shots away. It's good! 10-point lead now, 4:17 to go. Stacy will take the ball. She's now in the middle, now goes right. Looking for Worth. Stacy drives in, shots away is good there. Back to a 12-point lead. 4 minutes to go. Franklin needs to score 12 quickly and hold the Pioneers from scoring any in the next 4 minutes. O'Day drives in, shots away, and it's good! Back to 10. 3:46 to go. Worth goes to Stacy. Stacy has a wide open shoot. Not a wide open shoot. Now she's wide open again on the far side. Stacy inside lane for Thornton. No good, rebounded there by Bruner. Bruner now goes left. Now she'll go to Baker. Baker, 3:25 to go. Franklin down 10. Goes to Bruner. Bruner goes over to O'Day. Inside for Cross. Cross drives in, has a screen from Bailey. Shots away, and it's good! 8 points now is the lead for the Pioneers. Timeout Franklin. So 3:08 to go right now. Franklin outscoring the Pioneers in the paint, but the Pioneers outscoring the Grizzlies from beyond the arc and at the line. Franklin has committed less turnovers than they did against Principi, only committing 17 this game and keeping this one close with 3:08 to go. Both coaches giving their orders to the teams. Will we have a game like the last one here on Grizz TV where it was a last-second shot to win it? Who knows? This ain't football, it's any given Sunday, but in basketball, it's just any given day. So, Lakin Ball, who has 4 fouls right now for the Pioneers, will inbound it. She will go to Kennedy Stacy, who also has 4 fouls. She's guarded by Day. Stacy goes left, trying to go for Kellyanne. Stacy now goes right, goes to Thornton. So there she'll go back across, and it's a backcourt violation on Kennedy Stacy. So C.C. Bailey will inbound it for the Grizzlies. Goes to Bruner. Far side to Baker. Baker to O'Day. O'Day to Bruner. Cross. Will dribble once. Now has it. Stops. Goes inside for Bruner, who loses it and will stay in position of the Grizzlies as it went off the hands of Shope. 2:40 to go. Subs coming on. Teal and Worth for Stacy and Ball to try and keep them away from fouling out, as this one might get close. Baker inbounding. Goes to O'Day. O'Day goes back to Cross, but stolen there by, it looked like Worth, by Kellyanne. Kellyanne shots away, and it's good. Making it a 10-point lead now for the Pioneers, 2:29. Baker with the ball. She'll come across half court, 10-point lead. Goes over to O'Day. O'Day keeps it, goes through Cross. Inside for Bailey, who holds on to it. Spins around, shots away, no good. Rebounded by, no, and it will be on Cross. And that will be Cross's 4th foul of the game. Subs on Ball and Kennedy Stacy as Nix comes in for O'Day, and Jasmine Walker, who's had a very decent day so far, will come in for C.C. Bailey. Bailey not herself today, only scoring 2 points right now, but she does have 7 rebounds, which is close to par of what she's done so far here at home for the Grizzlies. We now have 2 minutes to go in the game. Kellyanne goes over to Ball. Ball back to Kellyanne. Guarded by Baker. Kellyanne backs up.
14 on the shot clock. Trying to run out of time. Thornton gets a screen. Goes going. Back over to Ball. Ball inside for Thornton. And it's good there for Thornton. 12-point lead now, under 2 to go. Baker brings the ball across. She's going to try and go just next to the right. She'll go in and around. Stolen there by Kellyanne. Foul there by Bruner. That'll be her second. And it will keep Kellyanne from the line. As Sarah O'Day checks back in, 12-point lead for the Pioneers. Franklin needs a stop here and a score. Kellyanne now holds on, 19 seconds on the shot clock. They'll be content running at the clock. Thornton, who's coming in clutch in big moments. Stacy coming on the inside. And it's going to be a blocking foul on Kenny Stacy, and she's now fouled out of the game. Maddie Barnes checks in. Kenny Stacy still has not gone off the court, but it is 5 fouls. She's now out of this game. As Grace Shope will come into the game. That's 6 on the floor, and now Kenny Stacy comes off. Her night is done. 3 for 5 from the paint, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 5 fouls. Inside 7 points. Barnes goes over to O'Day, 106. O'Day over to Nix, inside for Cross. Cross looking for options. Drives in, backs up, spins around, shuts away, and it's good! Franklin looking to put the full court offense on. 54 seconds to go in the game. Nix will take the foul there, and that's her 5th. Nix has now been taken out of the game on foul shots. And that will bring in Shelby Anderson will come into the game as Thornton comes out for Kennedy Harris. Kellyanne will pass over. She'll go over to Shope. Shope back to Kellyanne, guarded by Bruner. She goes over to Worth. Worth spins around, goes back, continues driving the clock out once again. Goes over to Shope. Cross trying to go for the foul. Drives in Kellyanne. Shots away for ball, and it's no good, but will be fouled there and go to the line for 2. So that will send Ball to the line as it will bring in Maddie Benjamin and possibly Emily Teal. With 26 seconds to go, Franklin could possibly score enough points to tie back up within that time, but unluckily. But the good thing for the Grizzlies, 12-point loss right now to the Pioneers. They're the second closest team to get close to the Pioneers in this season. So the rematch at Transylvania should be an interesting one if this Franklin team can continue getting better from that point. First shot's away, and it is good. It's now an 11-point lead for the Pioneers. Ball sent shots away. It is also good, making it a 12-point lead. Sub in, that will be Emily Teal in for a ball. Timeout, Franklin, down 12. Once again, with the Pioneers, if the Pioneers win this game, which is with 26.3 seconds and a 12-point lead, pretty close. But Franklin holding them to 12 points in the final victory. The only team to hold them any lower then 20 was tough, and that was a 1-point game in Boston. So it was a very good day for the Grizzlies indeed. They only turned the ball over 19 times. That's better than last week's game. So, coming out of the timeout, 26.3 seconds. Pioneers with a 12-point lead. Franklin looking to make some extra points here to cut down that lead before the end of the game. Franklin not super effective from beyond the arc today. That might have been a contributing factor to this loss. Inside for Walker, shots away, and she will get blocked there, but Walker will keep possession of the ball. As the Transylvania fans have now broken into a stirring rendition of the classic leaving song, na 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 na, hey hey, goodbye. They might be happy now, but again, like I said, it's only a 12-point win for the Pioneers. They should be a little worried about that against a Franklin team who's now going to drop to 2-3 on the season. Barnes inbounds across, goes out of play once again. It will stay in possession of the Grizzlies. We'll give an update for the men's team. They are also in action at Transylvania right now. Walker shots away. It's good. That'll make it a 10-point lead now. That will now go over to, it looks like, Cornelison. And that will run out the clock, and that's in the game. Our final score is 72-62. Franklin holding the undefeated Pioneers to a 10-point game when they've won by over 20 for most of the season, except for in one game. We have a, let's see, we have a final here from Transylvania. The men's team down 2 right now to the Pioneers with 3:57 to go in the second half. 68-66. Make that now a 4-point lead as the Pioneers just made a shot from Hunter Penn. So, let's go to post-game stats. Here we go. Franklin, 25 for 61. They're 41.3% from in the paint. The Pioneers, 42.4 from the paint, 25 of 59. Pioneers, 7 of 28 on three-point shots. They only shot 25%. And the Grizzlies only 1 for 7, 14.3. Pioneers, 15 of 23 from the line. They're 65.2% there. Franklin, 9 for 22, 40.9. 19 turnovers for the Grizzlies compared to the Pioneers' 15, but the Pioneers scoring 25 off the turnover to Franklin's 11. Tied in rebounds, 40 apiece. Both teams getting most of them on defensive. Transylvania 28 defensive rebounds, Franklin 24. 14 assists to the Grizzlies, 12 to the Pioneers. 7 blocks to the Pioneers, 3 to the Grizzlies. 12 steals to 6 in favor of the Pioneers. Franklin with 3 more fouls than the Pioneers. Franklin outscoring the Transylvania bench 24-10. 9-7 on second chance points for the Pioneers, 32-42 points in the paint. Franklin outscores the Pioneers, and 13-9 on the fast break. Madison Kellyanne will finish the game with 26 points. She was 9 for 6 from inside, 5 for 9 from beyond the arc, 3 for 4 from the line. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 foul. Deja Thornton will go with 19 points to finish out the night. She's 8 for 6 from inside, over 2 from beyond the arc, 3 for 5 for the line, 8 rebounds, 3 fouls. And Kenny Stacy will have 7 points to finish the game. She fouled out of the game with 5, but she was 3 for 5 from the paint, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies, it was a good day for Destiny Cross. She had 19 points, 9 for 13 inside, 1 for 3 on the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Jasmine Walker, freshman, had a good day too. She was 5 for 9 from inside, 2 for 7 from the line, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 12 points overall. And Sarah O'Day continued to have a good season so far in this first year for her. 4 for 9 from inside, 0 for 1 from the line. From beyond the arc, 3 rebounds, 4 assists for 8 points. But again, the crucial thing here, Franklin holding the Pioneers to 10 points, which no other team has done so far this season except for number 7 ranked Tufts University. So expect the rematch in Transylvania to be a good one, as that game will not come into play until February 2nd. It will be in Transylvania. Franklin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 games, 14 games before that contest between the Pioneers resets, and they will see a similar opponent as the Pioneers, as they will take on Piedmont on December 29th at 4 o'clock. So once again, Franklin loses by 10 to the Pioneers. They'll fall to 2-3 on the season. Well, the Pioneers will advance to 6-0. Franklin holding the Red Hot Pioneers to 72 points, which is under their average per game. So, you've been watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hero Group. The next time we'll be on the air will be this Saturday in the conference doubleheader, as the men's and women's teams will take on the visiting Yellow Jackets of Defiance. Women will start at 2 o'clock, the men to follow right after. So, for Franklin College Athletics, the HCAC, and the NCAA, my name is Brandon Barger saying good night and have a good week.